much for coming in. As you know, I'm the community service facilitator here at Rainbow. And just to give you a little bit of background information on why I've reached out and asked you all here today is because that over the last 18 months or so, we've been noticing a decline in our participation and engagement within our services, particularly amongst our Indigenous clients. And so for the last couple of months, we've been doing an audit to try and work out why we've got this decline. And what we've identified is a few gaps in our service provisions, particularly in the areas offering support for education, economic development and employment. So the aim of this little meeting is to try and find out a little bit about what each of you guys have got to offer. Just so that, well, we all know who does what, and we don't want any service duplication. It's also to determine how best we can work together by using the resources that we currently have available, and what strategies we need to employ in order to refer our clients onto your services. So if I can just start with you, Gillian. You're from the Department of Education and was instrumental in the development of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Action Plan. Can you please tell us a little bit about this?
Well, the action plan, thanks for the opportunity, and hi guys. The action plan has been written in an attempt to close the educational gap and to provide equal educational opportunities for all of Queensland's children. So in a nutshell, the Advancing Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Education Action Plan for Queensland, that is, empowers Indigenous children and students to make a good start and to achieve their full learning potential and to shape their own futures. So it presents really a vision for achieving excellence and celebrating and valuing and building on the strengths of their cultures.
Okay. And so how can we help you to get this vision off the ground or implement this vision?
Well, it's interesting because research has shown that that the early years are really important, and we have a much better chance of success within the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities if we can gain the support of parents and caregivers to play an active role in their children's early educational development. So what we have now provide is a number of grassroots initiatives, and if we can work with you on those and establish these, then they will act as a natural funnel to more formal education.
Okay.
So it's a place to start.
And so what are these initiatives?
So some of the initiatives include playgroups,
Mm-hmm.
families as first teachers, parents and citizens associations. We have something called the Early Years Counter Program, and of course getting our elders involved in storytelling campaigns.
And what would you need to, or what can we provide that we...
Well, I think first off, we probably need a venue.
Right.
That's important.
Well, we have actually got the use of the old slab hut in the town park. It's very central location. It's easy for everybody to access. Would that serve as a...
Oh, fantastic. And what we can also provide is that we have a team of volunteers that can get the ball rolling and can start the programs. And then, until you have your own volunteers ready to take them on. So we can assist in the initial stages of getting everything up and running.
Okay, because we've got Mallory Colton. She was hoping to be here today, but she got called away. She's our culture and language interpreter, and she works very closely with all the local elders. And so I think that would be a great place if we can get her to meet with your volunteers, and we'll see which initiatives is going to be best suited.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
And yeah, if we can get back in a few weeks to see how we're travelling, then that would be perfect.
Good.
Thank you. Now, Dave, I believe you're from a network that supports Indigenous economic development.
Yeah, so I represent the South East Queensland Indigenous Chamber of Commerce, which is SEQICC. We were formed in 2006 by a group of visionary Indigenous business leaders who wanted to see Indigenous business owners come together and share their knowledge. SEQICC is committed to fostering trade, building skills and capability, advocating and generating wealth for Indigenous business in our region.
Okay, and so how can, well, first of all, how can our clients access your services, and yeah, what do we need to do?
Yeah, very simple process. Your clients would need to sign up to become a member of SEQICC. Mm-hmm. Membership is free, and by joining, you get various benefits. Mm-hmm. You will receive invitations to our Indigenous business workshops. These are interactive, practical, and with high knowledge outcomes. You'll be welcome to attend both formal and informal Indigenous business networking information events. Your business will be profiled in our business directory. You have direct input into the direction of Indigenous business in Queensland and Australia, and you are provided with a strong voice in matters that are of concern and priority for Indigenous business.
Okay, so just so I've got a good understanding, so I can take this out to the clients. So we've got one client who's just trying to get her art off the ground. She's got a very small shop, but she's really struggling to find outlets. So is this something that you would be able
absolutely.
To...
So we obviously have a whole network of businesses who are part of our membership, and we can put you in touch with those businesses to actually fast track what you're trying to achieve.
Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. That sounds just what we're looking for. Thank you very much, Dave.
Pleasure.
Now, David, I believe you're from Kubingwi. Can you tell us a little bit about Kubingwi?
Yes, Kubingwi is a youth and family development not-for-profit Aboriginal community controlled organisation, providing family, community, cultural education, training and social wellbeing services across Greater Brisbane and Moreton Bay.
Okay.
So the minute we are we're probably the leading organisation for mentors and educators for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders in communities, and just from listening to you, I think there's a couple of services I think will be a great assistant to your clients, and our training program, which is specifically tailored to Indigenous people so they can upskill in a safe and culturally appropriate way, and that is a program called Skilling Queenslanders for Work.
Okay.
And it's funded through the Department of Employment, Training and Small Business. So this program enables participants to gain recognised qualifications which better improves their chances of gaining funding, gainful employment.
Okay, that's brilliant. And so how do we connect with you?
Well, we've got leaflets and things which I can pass on, and we've also got a Facebook page, so you can follow, and then we will be putting up training stuff up there and our programs, and you can then, obviously once you follow, you'll be able to find out, and if there's anything that's interest or you think's interest, just get in contact.
I can refer my clients along, and they can join, or they can find out more information about your training courses.
Indeed.
Is it possible that you could just send a list of your actual training courses?
Yes,
so that we know what you've got available, and then we can put them up on our community notice boards.
And just as an aside, another thing we do have is a portal for employers to post jobs specifically for Indigenous job seekers. That's again
awesome.
on our website. So
that'd be a great place
I can send you on. We can give you the link to the website, and you can use that and pass that out as necessary.
Okay, awesome. Well, I think that's all we need to discuss today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
you,
you.
Jo.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Thank you.